What is going on in today's video? We have the Comica boomx-d 2.4 digital wireless microphone set. Now this is a competitor to the Rode Wireless Go set at a way cheaper cost. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Comes with this nice bag. It's a hard shell case. Really nice in my opinion. Better than Rode already. Certification, warranty card, and the user manual itself. So basically everything you need to know about the product. You also do have a reset pin right here. So if you need to hard reset the transmitter or receiver, you can do that. On the bottom, you have them nicely laid out in some foam. We're gonna check out the accessories on top. You have a lot. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. A TRRS to TRS cable. And I believe this is a wind muff. Yes, it is. So this is a wind muff here. I believe this goes directly onto the microphone. This is a second one, so you got two of those for both the onboard microphones. Right here is one of the lavs. I believe it has two, and it does have a windscreen on it as well. Really cool. I will test those out as well. This one has a really cool locking mechanism. So whenever you actually plug them into the transmitters, they will lock into place and make sure they don't fall out or have a loose connection. So this one's a split-ended charging cable, one USB end and three USB Type-C outputs for charging all the devices all at once with one cable. So this is good for cable management and just freeing up some USB ports. Very nice. I'm definitely gonna be using this for sure. And then you do have your camera TRS cable right here, Canon, Nikon, etc. Comica branded, and this is a Sony, Panasonic, Fujifilm, etc. And everything just stores right on top. You'll never lose any of the cables if you just put them in there, as well as the lavs, since they both have these little cable straps there as well. Very, very nice to have all this nicely stored. I love this already. Here is the transmitter, one of them, but they're identical for both. All right, so right here, the mute and the on and off button, pair, reset pinhole, charging, and your mic input, which has the lock right there as well. And then you have the onboard microphone and a digital display, which Rode Wireless only has it on the receivers. This has it on the transmitter and the receiver. On the receiver end, you do have a digital display. You have a reset button on the right side, on and off mode, the decibel meter for A and B channels. On the left charging port. On top you do have a monitoring and a out auxiliary port. So this is to monitor the audio. This is for your camera or wherever the audio is going to be going to. And these all do have clips on them, so you can cold shoe mount them on all of these, or you can clip them to, you know, a shirt, luggage, anything that can be clipped on your finger if you wanted to, anything. Number one, these are very, very lightweight, so that's really, really good. I believe these do have a 5-hour battery life. I'm using the Rode Wireless Go microphone little cable, so it's a red to red. Doesn't matter which end because they're both the same. And now we're using the black cable with the flat end into the camera and the straight end into the receiver. All right, same cable with the straight end into the camera and the angled end into the receiver. So really quick, I wanted to show you the audio quality as well as just giving an overview of the product. This is my preferred method on how to use the sound. I have the lav on here right here. I'm using the Rode cable that came with the Rode Wireless Go, mainly because it sounds better than the ones that are included. The black cable is the one that I found the best. I used the yellow cable for a while, but it didn't sound good. It was way too quiet, and that's because it's a special type of cable. The transmitter is able to mute your mic by pressing the power button twice, one to turn it on and one to confirm. Whenever you press anything on this receiver, the screen gets brighter, and then it'll auto dim whenever it has no inactivity, so save battery. You have a pair button on the right side, along with the mute and the power button. On the left side, you have the charging port and the reset pin. On the top of the device, you have your microphone input, as well as your onboard audio, which I will give you a sound test right now. All right, so as you can see, we have the Comica Boom. Let me know if it sounds good or doesn't. So this is what the sound quality is on the onboard lav. I'm gonna also include the wind muff as well. It's very simple to attach this, and it looks overall pretty decent. It kind of looks like an afro. I prefer it without it. If you're shooting indoors mainly, you don't need it, but if you do a lot of outside activities, then yeah, you can do that with onboard audio. That's what it would sound like. For the lav, I'm also going to take off the little windscreen that's included, since it does come with two of them. So this is what that sounds like with no windscreen. I'll go to windscreen now. This is what it sounds like with the windscreen on. So that's what that sounds like with windscreens. This is what it sounds like with the windscreen on. As you see, we have a fridge running right now, so if you're able to hear it or not. All right, this is what it's off, so we still have that fridge on, so if you're able to hear it or not. You also have a metering on here to show you if you are peaking. Boom, so you can see when you're peaking on that audio. So on the receiver end, you can see both channels. You can change the modes from mono to stereo. So you can have one mono track recording two of them as just one, or you can have a stereo track doing a left and right channeling, and you can, you know, change those out in your software. So if you want to do an ASMR or just a left and right channeling, you can do one on the left side, one on the right side, which I will show you what that sounds like right now. All right, so now we're in a stereo track. So we have the right and the left. So this is the A one and this is the B one. So this should be the right channel. I'm speaking to the right channel, left channel, or you can have it in a mono mode, which I'll show you right now. We have the B channel on the left of us and the A channel underneath the camera. So whenever we speak towards that, really cool. I want to see if you can actually use it as a shotgun style mic. So I'm going to go ahead and test that out. All right, so we're muted on B channel. A channel is going, so that's a shotgun mount. All right, so now we're muted on A channel and B channel is the same distance. So let's go back to stereo here. These are the onboard microphones. We're not using the labs, but you can use the labs if you choose to do so. Whenever you have one or the other microphone on, it'll illuminate bold for that channel that's on. So if you have A on, that bold letter will be on the receiver. I will have a more in-depth review for the Rode Wireless Go and this Comica boomx-d. They also have a pro version, which I'm very excited to actually test that out probably in the future. They fix some minor tweaks like battery life and etc. But Comica makes very professional sounding microphones and everything in general. So I'm really happy that I was actually able to find and collaborate with this company. Battery life so far is good. I have not killed the battery yet and I've been using it pretty much every day. It's already replaced my Rode Wireless Go. This one has a faster boot up process for turning on the microphone, which is good if you have important cues. So if you needed to turn it on or off, then you can do that. And I love that it has multiple channels, mono and stereo. Both of them sound really good. Link is in the description to buy. I 100% recommend you guys to purchase this. It's a very good sounding microphone. I have nothing else bad to say. It's amazing. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one.